I remember the day it all shattered. Like glass exploding inside my chest. I had poured my soul into that job application, dreaming of a future I believed was finally within reach. When I found out my best friend Sarah had betrayed me, it was as if the ground beneath me crumbled. She had shared my application status with our family and friends, then cheered and mocked in a group chat, celebrating my rejection as if it was some victory. That moment, humiliated, betrayed, humiliated again, felt like the worst failure I'd ever known. Everyone said I was a disappointment, that I was a fool chasing illusions, that I'd never amount to anything. My own family, my community, they cast me aside with cold eyes and whispered judgments. I was broken, cast aside like yesterday's trash. For months, I carried that shame, letting their words seep into my skin, wondering if I'd ever recover from the betrayal. I felt like I'd been stripped of my dignity, my hope, my worth. But somewhere in that darkness, a tiny ember of defiance flickered. I refused to let their mockery define me. I made a choice. I would prove them wrong. Not with words, but with action. I left the town, left the pain behind, and started building something from scratch. A business based on my passion, resilience, and authenticity. It was relentless. Long nights, countless setbacks, doubts that clawed at my resolve. But every challenge became fuel, every rejection a lesson. I turned that pain into power. I created an online community, people who believed in real stories, genuine effort, and perseverance. We celebrated authenticity over superficiality, resilience over failure. Slowly but surely, my platform grew. I surpassed every shallow achievement Sarah and her friends boasted about. While they flaunted their hollow successes, I built something real, something that mattered. Years later, I returned home, not as the shattered girl I once was, but as someone transformed by pain into unstoppable strength. I stood in front of the very people who doubted me, who mocked my dreams. My voice was steady, my heart unbreakable. Look at what I've built, I said, eyes blazing with quiet certainty. Not just a business, but a testament to resilience. Your mockery was my stepping stone. Your betrayal, the fuel I needed to become who I am today. Silence hung heavy, but I saw recognition flicker in their eyes, perhaps regret, maybe awe. I didn't need their validation. I knew my worth now. I had turned my humiliation into a victory that no one could steal. This was my revenge. Not in shouting or revenge plots, but in the quiet, relentless rise from betrayal's ashes. I am proof that even in our darkest moments, there's a spark waiting to ignite. That pain can become power. That authenticity and resilience will always triumph over shallow victories. And in that moment, standing tall in my own truth, I knew I was unstoppable.